People, Igbo people, your own people, look at the money they are spending. Look at money that they are spending. Look at how many buses they are buying. Only Zenko, over 200 buses. Only Zenko. Look at how many vehicles Obi Kubana is buying. Look at what Chief Priest is spending. This one, a presidential election, no, they do say, they spend shishi. You are pricing groundnut.
Because this if talk don't too the long, insults go the enter. We not really need them. We need to stay united for a better Nigeria. However, I must correct some wrong.
Dee One and Mama P, they talk about Peter Obi and the City Boy movement. Yeah. One thing, get what the person no go see. There's nothing Peter Obi no go see for submitting to leadership, submitting to serve in the capacity of a good leader. Yes, like I said, there's nothing Peter Obi no go see for submitting to serving as a good leader. Anybody can just, throw things at Peter Obi, throw things at this man because he submitted to being a good leader. Anybody can open mouth and insult Peter Obi. Criminals are flaunting their ill-gotten wealth, and some people are intimidated. But if you are carried away by the money they are flaunting, City Boy movement, if you're carried away by the money they are flaunting, we are not carried away by the money they are flaunting. We are carried away by our resolve. Our resolve to have a country where everyone is equal, not where those people who are druggies are coerced to support, are coerced into submission and to supporting. Not where those who are loyal to unexplainable wealth are coerced into supporting them. On a good day, those men are not loyal to Tinubu. They are only intimidated into loyalty, which means they may have been threatened in so many ways, covertly or overtly. So they yield in a fake support. I'm not even sure many of them will vote these people on the day because ballots is personal decision. Ballots is just you and your vote in that cubicle. If we have a system where opportunities are equal, where you don't have to, fear for your income, fear for your life, fear for everything, why would somebody come to your house just to offer you a certificate of coordinatorship of one City Boy movement or the other? This guy was not accepting this whole thing. If you have also listened to him, you will discover he granted an interview in Igbo language where he said that, in a sense that they use, where he said that they are being careful. That speaks a lot. So on a good day, he dilly-dallied, he didn't joyously accept this so-called coordinator of City Boy movement. And so they went to his house. When those you're afraid of finds you to your house, you're going to be diplomatic about it. So what are they saying? It speaks volume. It tells you a lot. If we have a system where opportunity is equal, where every man is equal, you wouldn't have people coming to your house to look for you, to give you a certificate to support somebody. These men are afraid of investigations, and where they have clean wealth, where they are working honestly for themselves, they just want to be shielded corruptly. Peter Obi, please keep buying groundnut. Oh. It is not a crime to buy groundnut. And let them come and buy groundnut openly in the streets so that we can also see them. There's nothing like the peace you have when there is no skeleton in your cupboard. When the people love you, everywhere you go, everybody wants to identify with you. So those people are saying Peter Obi is busy buying groundnut when they are sampling buses. They are, I don't want to mention their names because they are irrelevant. If they are flaunting intimidatory wealth, I don't see how that moves a pin. It doesn't earn a vote. In fact, in Senate climes, those kind of wealths are investigated. But we live in a country where people don't ask questions about how wealth is made, how monies are accumulated. So let them come and buy groundnut like Peter Obi in the streets without heavy escorts, and let's see them. That piece is very important. That piece alone, oh my God. Whether or not you win an election is very important. And fortunately for them, they have arrived. We haven't arrived. We never arrive. We are a group of Nigerians who haven't arrived. And we want to create a system where everybody is equal.
If you want to do content creation, Let us know. If you want to do content creation, let us know. Look at what people are doing now. Not be say tomorrow now you go say, this election was not free, it was not fair. You go to carry evidence. Evidence egg. They go court. Please, anybody that wants to be president all over the world, you must spend. If you know so you not ready spend, go sit down. Everywhere good, my people.
Don't be intimidated by their show of force through the display of ill-gotten wealth. You know, when lies are repeated, they become the truth. Dee One is saying that Peter Obi was busy carrying ballot box to the court. Why do they make it look like what these other people are doing and stealing elections are the normal thing? So if Peter Obi carried ballot boxes to the courts, it means he trusted the system. And if the system fails itself, Obi is not to blame. And concern us. And anybody that is using that kind of thing to make a speech, to talk, to jeer at Peter Obi, that they are throwing in money and he is carrying ballot box to the courts, it means that that person also believes in rigging. Obi trusted the system, that the system will do the right thing. Normally, that system was supposed to do the right thing, investigate these votes and all that, but they will not, because the system is rigged already. And anybody who is bantering to that kind of thing means the person also believes in rigging and this level of corruption that we have seen. And then we need to correct certain impressions. The issue of we know they give shishi has been manipulated over and over. That's not the meaning. It meant that we don't coerce people to vote by buying their votes or bribing them with money. Every support Peter Obi is getting is very organic and comes from the grassroots. So that is not to say that he's not going to fund his elections or that he didn't. Peter Obi,
however, I must correct some wrong impression, which is one, say sympathy votes not go work. Listen, Obi won the 2023 election. And 2027, in a free and fair election, before 2 hours, Obi go
alone committed 800 million in bulk money that was visible and seen in that election. That is not to say or talk about the ones he would have spent directly by himself, or the ones that would term unforeseen contingencies, things that were not planned for, the issues that came up. So when these people talk like Peter Obi did not sponsor his election, that's a daft argument. Dee One was saying that even Labour Party supporters could not see food to eat on election day. I don't know where he got all those from. And nobody should misquote the issue of we know they give shishi. And it was not even Peter Obi that came up with that idea. It's the people saying that whatever support we give to Peter Obi is coming from our hearts and not from the place of coercion, like we see APC intimidating governors to come to their camp. In short, coming after any business person, any big head, just to support them. No right-thinking administration should be doing what APC is doing now. And that is an indication that they are afraid of something. And even with the statement that the governors are all with them, it still shows there's still an emptiness that can be felt. When you cannot attest to how something has affected your life in a positive way. It's not by what they tell us or what they push on our faces, how they reel out campaign group, putting the Senate president is there, all the governors are there, all the big heads are there just to make the people feel intimidated. But Nigerians will have to understand that this time around they are fighting for themselves. And if APC grabs one more inch of Nigeria, the things we're experiencing now will double. This is the life they want us to live, living on AIDS. Anywhere you see them and wherever they go, they are giving food. It's either they are giving you raw food to go and cook and eat, or they are giving you cooked food. How long? How long will this Sheyi Tinubu now share take away pack of food to hungry people? Maybe they will eat that one is giving them now as one-course meal, and the struggle continues. Are you buying hearts with food that you are supposed to give the people so they don't stay hungry? They find themselves to be able to vote you. And if you are a proponent of these handouts, you will know that their weapons are working. They are weapon of poverty. They impoverish you, keep you poor, so that they will come and use food to buy your heart. Their weapon is working. Otherwise, no sane government will watch their people stay hungry. Look at what's happening in Kwara State. Kwara State's governor is busy promising Tinubu votes in Abuja, whereas his people in his state, the same people he's expecting to govern, expecting to vote him, are being massacred. And then he's busy promising one person that is not even competent enough capturing Abuja for him. They've become so privileged that they can now give you handouts. And the question is, this Sheyi Tinubu that is the boss of this shitty man, what credible job have you seen him do? We can even trace how that name came about, whether a city boy or shitty boy, I don't know. But we can look back and know where that name came from. And then what is this boy's or this young man's job that he is giving you handouts and intimidating you with so much wealth? This is because we do not ask questions. We follow everything we see. We don't ask questions in this part of the world. We worship money, that anywhere we see people throwing wealth, we do not ask them how they got those wealth, how they got the money. Is it the 8 to 4 o'clock work we do in Nigeria that he got that work? Have you ever seen him enter any office or shed any market or do any business? So if somebody mount toll gates and collect money from suffering Nigerians and put in his pockets, we call that person rich. In some countries, it will not happen. No individual will collect monies from toll gates, coerce Nigerians like it is done in Lagos in the name of Agbero and collecting money, and they'll put in their individual pockets and come and use the same wealth to intimidate you, and you are intimidated. We should ask questions. We must continue to rubbish this effort to intimidate Nigerians with sudden display of unexplainable wealth, of unexplainable money. Leadership is not gotten that way. Leadership is not gotten by throwing wealth. And remind yourself that these things they are flaunting are not for you. When the chips are down, you will go home to roast. You will go home to your homes and you continue your cycle of maybe begging. In response to this city boy movement, Nigerians have launched what they call village boy movement, and you can see a lot of banners and posters in and outside the country telling you that we're still solidly behind Peter Obi, and those that be with us are more than those that be against us. Let's put our hands together and build the Nigeria of our dream and never be intimidated by anybody who is flaunting unexplainable wealth. So Dee One, don't feel intimidated. What I expect you to do is to keep walking in your corner and encouraging Nigerians on why we must do the right things, why Peter Obi's legacies or examples should be copied, whether or not he bought GROUNDNUT. These are Nigerians that he is supporting, not those who will not support you. When they enter office, you don't see them again. Nigerians, 2027 is a statement we have to make, that power still resides with the people and not with the people that intimidate us. Thank you for watching.
What's this?
What's what, Dad?
Where'd you get this? Your mother found this behind your drawer.
It's money that I've been saving, Dad.
$600 you've been saving? What'd you become a brain surgeon overnight, son?
Tell your father where you got the money.
Dad, I worked for it.
Doing what?
Things.
Things? What do you mean things? What things?
Oh, things, you know, things.
Hey, don't lie to me. Just tell me the truth and I won't get upset.
You promise?
I'm your father. Would I say it if I didn't mean it? We can't accept that.
I didn't give it to you. I gave it to your son. He worked for me.
That's right, my son. And I don't want my son involved in what goes on here.
Hey! Don't you see how I treat that kid? I treat that kid like he's my son.
He's my son.
He's what?
He's my son.
Hey, get the out of here.
I'm not afraid of you.
Well, you should.
I know who you are, Sonny. I know what you're capable of, and I would never step out of line. You can ask anybody in this neighborhood who knows me. But this time you're wrong. You don't fool with a man's family. This is my son, not yours.
What are you going to do, fight
You
me?
stay away from my
Get
son.
out of here before I give you a slap.
You just stay away from my son.
Go ahead.
I don't care who you are. You stay away from my son.
Out of here.
Where's my money, Dad?
I left it in there.
What? How could you do that, Dad? It was my money.
That's bad money. I don't want you to have that money.
Dad, I earned that
I
money.
said I want you to stay away from him.
Dad, please listen to me.
I said you stay away from him.
Dad, listen to me.
Did you hear what I said? You stay away from him.
Sonny was right. The worker man he's a sucker, Dad. He's a sucker.
He's wrong. It don't take much strength to pull a trigger, but try and get up every morning, day after day, and work for a living. Let's see him try that. Then we'll see who's the real tough guy. The working man is the tough guy. Your father's the tough guy.
Everybody loves him, just like everybody loves you on the bus. It's the same thing.
No, it's not the same. People don't love him. They fear him. There's a difference.